Surah 16, Part 2. Our speech to a thing when we have wanted it is only that we say to it, be, and it is. And those who have emigrated in Allah after what they have been wronged, we provide them with good in the dunya, and the wage of the hereafter is bigger if they knew. Those who have been patient and put their trust in their Lord. And we did not send before you but men, we inspire them. So ask the people of the dhikr if you do not know, with the proofs and the zubur. And we sent down to you the dhikr to make clear for people what has been sent down to them, and perhaps they will ponder. So have those who have deceived the evil deeds felt secure that Allah will sink the earth with them, or the torture will come to them from where they do not perceive? Or He will take them in their inconsistency, then they are not going to escape. Or He will take them on anxiety, but your Lord is kind, merciful. Have they not looked to what Allah has created of a thing, its shadows inclined from the right and the lefts, doing sujood to Allah while lowly? And to Allah does sujood what is in the skies and what is on the earth of beast, and the angels, and they are not arrogant. They fear their Lord above them, and do what they are commanded. And Allah said, do not take two gods. He is only one God, so fear me. And His is what is in the skies and the earth, and His is the religion lasting. So do you fear other than Allah? And what you have of grace is from Allah. Then when harm has touched you, to Him you low. Then when He has removed the harm from you, behold, a party of you associate with their Lord, to disbelieve in what we have given them. So enjoy, and you will know. And they assign a share of what we have provided them with for what they do not know. By Allah, you shall be asked about what you used to fabricate. And they assign to Allah the daughters, praise be to Him, and they have what they desire. And when one of them has been given the good news of a female, his face keeps turning black, and he is grieved. He conceals himself from people because of the evil of what he has been given good news of. Does he hang on to it in shame, or does he bury it in the dust? Indeed, evil was what they judge. For those who do not believe in the hereafter, a similitude of the evil, and for Allah the highest similitude, and He is the mighty, the wise. And were Allah to take people for their wrongdoing, He would not leave upon it any beast, but He postpones them to a fixed term. Then when their term has come, they do not postpone an hour nor advance. And they assign to Allah what they hate, and their tongues describe the lie that they have the finest. There is no offence that they have the fire, and that they are overexploited. By Allah, we sent to nations before you, but the devil adorned for them their deeds. So He is their protector today, and theirs is painful torture. And we did not send down upon you the book, except that you may make clear to them that which they have differed about, and as guidance and mercy for people who believe. And Allah has sent down water from the sky, and vivified therewith the earth after its death. In that there is a sign for people who hear. And you have in cattle a lesson. We give you to drink from what is in its bellies, from between dung and blood, milk unadulterated, palatable to the drinkers. And from the fruits of the date palm and grapes you take therefrom an intoxicant and a good provision. In that there is a sign for people who comprehend. And your Lord inspired the bees, take houses from the mountains and from the trees and from what they build up. Then eat from all the fruits and travel along your Lord's ways, compliant ones. A drink, its colours varying, comes out of their bellies. Therein is healing for people. In that there is a sign for people who reflect. And Allah created you, then He causes you to die. And among you is he who is returned to the viler of age, so that he does not know anything after knowledge. Allah is learned, capable. And Allah has preferred some of you to others in the provision. But those who were preferred are not going to hand over their provision to what their right hands have possessed, so that are equal therein. So do they reject Allah's grace? And Allah has made for you from yourselves husbands, and has made for you from your husbands sons and grandsons, and has provided you from the good things. So in falsehood do they believe, and in Allah's grace they disbelieve? And they worship instead of Allah what does not possess provision for them from the skies and the earth at all, and are not able. So do not coin the similitudes for Allah. Allah knows and you do not know. Allah has coined a similitude, a slave who is owned, who has no power over anything, and him whom we have given a good provision from us, so he spends of it, secretly and publicly. Are they equal? Praise be to Allah. Rather, most of them do not know. And Allah has coined a similitude of two men, one of them dumb, who has no power over anything, and he is a fatigue on his Mawla. Wherever he sends him, he does not bring good. Are equal he and he who commands with justice, and he is on a straight path? And Lars is the ghaib of the skies and the earth. And the matter of the hour is nothing but as a jiffy, or it is nearer. Allah is mighty over everything. And Allah brought you out from your mother's bellies, not knowing anything, and made for you hearing and eyesight and hearts. Perhaps you will thank. Have they not looked at the bird subjected in the air of the sky? None holds them but Allah. In that there are signs for people who believe. And Allah has made for you of your houses a habitation, and made for you from the hides of cattle houses, which you consider light on the day of your decamping, and the day of your stopping. And from their fleeces and their furs and their pelts is furnishing and enjoyment for a time.